Beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do a quick get ready with me, and I'll also be talking about my pregnancy. Today's Wednesday. I am currently 17 weeks pregnant, currently in my second trimester. First trimester I was like exhausted, so I'm just getting to the point where I'm like getting my energy back, and I feel good today. Like, the sun is out, the weather's nice, I'm like energized, moisturized, and ready to go. So yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm prepping my face with my e.l.f. moisturizer. I talked about this in my last video when I did like the unboxing. e.l.f. skincare, that you can also use this as a primer, and this moisturizer also helps to minimize your pores. So I'm just gonna kind of like press this into the skin around my nose and my T-zone, because that's where I get oily. But yeah, I'm 17 weeks today, and currently still trying to figure out what products that I can and cannot use on my face. I usually refer to a blog called, I think it's called like 15-minute makeup or something like that. That website is a bit extreme, like it's really strict. My NARS foundation and also the e.l.f. foundation that I've been using in like all of my other videos, those are safe so far, so I can use that throughout my pregnancy. So if you are pregnant, I will try to like share some of these tips with you. Like, I don't have all of the information, I'm like trying to get it right. So a few products that I actually have to throw away is like my Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, and also like my L'Oreal Invaluable. I have to throw that out. I believe that contains salicylic acid. And all this information I feel like you can take with a grain of salt, because some people, I'm sure they still use the products and they're like, I'm fine, like my baby's fine. But I do want to be careful and not use any like harsh chemicals. I think the only thing by NARS that I can't use is the tinted moisturizer, and I believe it is because of the SPF. And there is a difference. I believe that if you are pregnant, you can use physical sunscreen, but you cannot use chemical sunscreen. So me like doing this kind of, I guess it's like a pregnancy announcement, but not like an official video, just because I don't want to turn my YouTube channel into like a family video. I know that's like not what y'all signed up for. It's a beauty and, you know, skincare slash a few vlogs here and there type of channel. So I don't want to like flood y'all with a bunch of like pregnancy videos. And if you guys do have like certain questions, and if there's certain content that you do want to see, you can like leave it in the comment section and I'll do it. But I don't want to I don't want my entire channel to be like about my pregnancy. I do want to like enjoy it off camera. Like some things that I do want to share that's like exciting, because this is my first time ever being pregnant. So I feel like it will be something fun to like look back on. So for concealer, I'm using my NARS, and I don't know if you guys can see me from here. Like, I don't know if I'm far away, but because I'm wearing like this little tie-dye dress, I don't want to be like all up here and it look like I ain't got no clothes on. So I'm trying to like back up a little bit. But yeah, I'm currently in my second trimester. My first trimester was actually pretty good. Like, I didn't have morning sickness really. I just had like a little bit of queasiness, but that wasn't until maybe like week 6 or 7. Like before then I was like, I felt normal, like I was bloated, but I didn't really feel pregnant. And I guess that's common for like pregnancy, like I'm not sure. So the first pregnancy test I took was with, let me just come in a little bit. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Yeah, the first pregnancy test I took was with my OB, and it actually turned out to be a false negative. And when she gave me the results, like, well, it was actually over the phone, but when she told me the results over the phone, I was like, are you sure? Like, I knew it was wrong for some reason. Like, I'm not even, like, I don't even know why, but I just kind of knew that I was pregnant. Something told me to just wait a little bit longer. Prior to that, I read that your HCG levels are detected through a home pregnancy test, any pregnancy test. Sometimes if your HCG levels are not at a certain level or number, it can bring up a false negative. So basically, if you take a pregnancy test too early, it can be a false negative. Oh, that's my alarm, which means I gotta get out of here soon. But yeah, so I guess when I took the pregnancy test with my OB, my levels just weren't that high because I was like really early in my pregnancy. So I decided to wait a week, and I was like, I'm gonna wait a week and I'm gonna take a home pregnancy test. Long story short, the next week, it was like literally on a Friday morning, I took the test. But by then, because it was already a week, I was already kind of convinced that I wasn't, just because when she first told me, I was a little like disappointed, and I was like, I really thought I was pregnant. But I was like, okay, wait a week and then like see what happens. So when I took it on Friday, like I honestly was just expecting it to be negative because she had already told me that I wasn't. So yeah, I took the test and I'm like getting ready in the bathroom, and I looked down. It wasn't even like a full 5 minutes. Like I just like peeked at it and it said pregnant, and I was just like, oh my God. So immediately was just, I was really excited, said a prayer, and then that's when I started to, I feel like I need another layer. That's when I started to look for like pregnancy announcement ideas, like for my husband specifically. For my family, I literally just like called my family and told them. I didn't really do like anything out of the ordinary, but again, because this is me and my husband's first pregnancy, like I wanted it to be a bit of a surprise. So I went on Etsy. I found like a cute little, we always like make jokes about like winning the lotto, like, oh, if we win a lotto, like we gonna be chilling, it's a wrap. So I found something on Etsy, and it looks like a fake lottery ticket. So with the lottery ticket that I ordered off of Etsy, you can actually customize it to say whatever you want it to say. So once my husband got the lotto ticket, once I gave it to him, I was like, oh yeah, like I picked up a lotto ticket from the store or whatever. And he scratched it off and it said, I'm pregnant. So he was very surprised. Like I didn't want to walk in with balloons and stuff. Like I just thought that would have been too obvious. So I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So I did that. It was really funny. He was like very surprised because he actually thought it was a lotto ticket. So that was fun. Yeah, like I didn't start feeling any queasiness until like week 6 or 7. Prior to my pregnancy, like I used to eat a lot of just like fish and vegetables, and then by week 6, 7 of my pregnancy, I was like, what is that? Like, get that smell, like fish. I just can't have it. And it's literally like one of my favorite foods. Like I love fish and vegetables, like salmon or like red snapper. But now I'm like, get it away from me. Like I don't want it at all. So yeah, fun stuff. Let me wrap this up a little bit. So yeah, that is how I told my husband that I was pregnant. And then I really wanted to wait a while, like even like a few people that I haven't spoken to in a very long time, like they still don't know. The only people that know are like my closest family members. But other than that, like I haven't really said anything still to anybody, and I just want everything to like work out smoothly. And just, I've been praying a lot. Well, I pray a lot anyway, but I've just been really like praying a lot over my pregnancy. Making an announcement on YouTube, I was still a little bit nervous just because I just really wanted to keep it to myself as long as possible. Me and my husband literally, like, we didn't tell anybody. We eventually told my mom and my grandmother, but we were just like very, very like cautious of like saying anything too soon. So now that I am 16 weeks, and I actually had, my last appointment was actually yesterday. I don't want to know the sex of the baby yet. I just know that the baby is fine. So I just wanted to share with my YouTube family, because I love y'all. For blush, I think I'm gonna switch it up because I have not used my NARS blush in a while. I'm gonna go in with my NARS Orgasm. I haven't used this in a while, and I used to use this like every day. Like this is almost gone, but this is still like one of my favorite blushes to use. So yeah, that's all that's going on now. The only thing I feel like that kind of sucks a little bit with everything going on is like I want to do like the in-person like birthing classes, and I want to do like the not mommy yoga, but I guess like the prenatal yoga Like I want to do like all that fun stuff, but now everything is virtual. Like I don't want to do a birthing class virtual. I don't want to sit in front of a computer with somebody like, you know, trying to give me instructions. I am somebody that's very used to babies. I've helped out a lot with my little brother, helped out a lot with like my niece and nephew, so I'm familiar. Like I know how to change diapers, I know how to like care for a child and care for a baby, but I feel like because it's my first pregnancy, like I want to do like some fun stuff, or maybe learn some things that I didn't know before, because obviously like before I was younger and I was just winging it. But yeah, like I want to try, I should do my lip last, but whatever. I am considering a midwife and a doula. I actually interviewed a midwife last week. She was amazing. Like her vibe was really nice. A few of the questions that I asked her, she kind of broke it down, and I realized that I'm actually looking for, I do want both a midwife and a doula, but I am definitely looking to have a doula for sure, because I was asking her about like, oh, like, are you gonna help me with like my breathing and my stretching? And she was like, no boo, that's a doula. Like that's that's not what I do. So midwives are responsible for making sure the baby comes out safe and sound. They are responsible just like for the baby. Of course they care about you and your well-being, but their responsibility first and foremost is getting the baby out safe and healthy. So the doula is somebody that will more so like cater to you and your needs. So the doula takes care of the mom, the midwife takes care of the baby. So that is something that I learned just from like doing research prior, but for some reason I still had a few things, I still had a few like, I guess, misconceptions, and that is why I ask a lot of questions. Pregnancies are very unpredictable. You can plan and plan and plan. By the way, I'm using NARS Anita. This is just in the holiday packaging, but they still sell Anita in like the black packaging. And I'm gonna top this off with my NARS, is this Super Vixen? Yeah, this is Super Vixen gloss. I'm gonna put that on top. I'm sorry y'all, I'm doing stuff so out of order. I didn't even do my eyes, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm not even gonna blame pregnancy brain. I'm not even gonna play that game. I was just, honestly, I don't know. So yeah, let me do my eyes and I have to go. So meeting with the midwife was very, very informative. I'm so glad, because she did go over a few things that I did not find or read while doing like my research. So it was good meeting with her. I didn't get a chance to meet the doula, but she does have doulas available. A few other benefits, like I'll leave it below, but I have to go, so I'm trying to like get ready. So going in with my W Cosmetics highlighter and glow getter. There's a primer that was sent to me by W Cosmetics, and I really want to use it. I just have to double check the ingredients, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But I really want to try that primer out. I'm gonna probably do that in my next video. Alright guys, this is the final look. I have to hurry up and go before I'm late. But this is the final look. I kind of wanted to make just a quick informal announcement with my pregnancy, because I want to do more like hauls, like Zara hauls and Express, and like a few more like places that I usually shop and buy like clothing and summer dresses. And I know that y'all would see like my baby bump eventually, so I was like, I might as well just say something. So yeah, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this look. I will see you guys next week.